Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
He was carried on 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Hands it off out of the gun.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Running left, it's A-Chain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
Stroud. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And Stroud now to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Off play action. Richardson
in trouble, and he's taken down.
Will Anderson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This will be fielded at the 17.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that
this is intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's A-Chain headed right. And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards at the midway point. It's a 1st down.
Cutback team. Cut Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first throw, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
On 1st down, Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. But you look at this defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
We're scoreless after 1. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Richardson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Stroud looking to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the draw, here's Stroud. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stroud. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Stroud to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Condors post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
70 Ranger. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Chase Young.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
On second down, a run by H.A.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Play action. Stroud now.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Now here's Trenton Gill now.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that is incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Richardson to throw off play action.
They'll roll him out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And they'll set up the screen to Vaughn.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screen.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Michael Pittman
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Desperados have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
That game set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll audible to something else. Again, it's Richardson.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Stroud's throw brought in by Watson.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Running right, here's A-Chain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Condors have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Richardson now on 2nd down. That'll be dumped off to Vaughn, complete.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's home. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders get to add to the lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Will Anderson
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Second down, here's Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, Condors.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Flush to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Richardson to the air on first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Vaughn. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the false start will back them up 5.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready up.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Now it's Richardson.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. In motion right is Pittman.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now defensive. We're going to get a timeout. It's just their... Down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Richardson looking to throw this. This one swung out to Vaughn.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here Richardson yet again.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Trap 60, trap
A loss
60.
of 1. It's now 3rd down.
Now
and
Richardson.
6.
And that's complete to his running back, Vaughn. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So fourth down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Pass the 60. Ready.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. A chain hit, and the ball is out on one of the... And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll try and run some clock. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving him a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got his running back into the backfield.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Running behind center with Vaughn.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Vaughn.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Stroud.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Stroud.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared and stay on your feet defensively and tackle someone.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
He's going to let it fly.